This seal. I know the insignia, even if it has become more detailed in recent decades.
A seal?
Yes. This is the ancient coat of arms of Serene. I think the information is pointing to some. No possible doubt remains. The people from the sea who built these ruins and
It's difficult to admit. And to think that I do not judge you guilty of the crimes of your ancestors.
I know. This will not help our relations. This must be the reason they kept us in the dark.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle!
Cousin!
Oh, you don't look well.
Nothing. Nothing terribly bad, in any case.
It seems to me that this illness has been lingering too long.
No one is poisoning me, dear cousin. We are far from court and... Now then, what do you have to tell me?
We had a talk with Lady Morange and we explored the room. All our findings point to one conclusion. The
congregation? Us? Once again, he must have deemed me unworthy to know the secret.
Constantine.
We need to learn more. I want to understand, and this question also concerns you. You look too much like an... Since we cannot bombard my father with questions, others here must give us the answers. The congregation, even in the past, could not have made it to this island without help.
You're thinking of us. But I assure you that I know nothing of this.
You are perhaps simply not aware, but your admirals... Go and find her, cousin.
Very well.
Anything else?
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye.
Look out for yourself.
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent. Are your boots worn through? Yes.
Good day, my lord.
Desardet. I'm the emissary of the...
And cousin to the governor. I know exactly. One of my notes accompanies you from time to time, doesn't he? But I doubt that you've come here to discuss affectation.
I've explored many ruins on this island, ruins that after careful... In one of them, we found a journal that made this document, as are the buildings, date much further back than the arrival of... These discoveries raise a good many questions, questions that my cousin...
I understand. All the same, we are in a difficult situation. I could eventually overlook these engagements. Commander Fernando, who holds the port of San Mateus, but your friend here could without a doubt tell you...
I believe I see what the Admiral is speaking about. A few of our zealous brothers are overcome by their faith. You already witnessed it. They look with a wary eye at all those who do not swear faith to Taleme. It is possible they have decided to target. We will need to speak with those on Taleme lands. And...
Solve these problems, and I will reconsider the validity. Anything else?
I need to be going.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure. Have you seen anything to your liking? Thank you for your visit. See you soon. Are your boots
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the...
Greetings, so?
To San Mateus, please.
Ah, Your Excellency. The Enlightened...
I'm listening.
As you may be aware, we suspected this island...
Did you?
We did, but this island was where Saint Matthias lived at the end of his life. And some time ago, we created a village. We chose this place as it seemed to be the closest to the one. It is a home to a community of converted islanders, accompanied and guided. As you can imagine, it is of the all the more so because we discovered some tablets there.
An extraordinary discovery.
I see you understand. Alas, these tablets were stolen. Probably by the... I know that you are generally well... That is why I was hoping that you could help us.
I suppose I could go to Eden and...
Marvelous. The leader of the community, may the Enlightened assist you in this holy quest.
What do you want from me, my son?
Sir de Sardet.
Ah. I am Bishop Domitius. I represent...
I believe you have a few problems with the Nauts who reside in the...
We have problems with all matter of heretics, my son. And of course they are very secretive, and have all sorts of strange... The sorcery they employ to guide their ships is drawn from nature. Just like the sorcery used by the natives. And to top it all off, and this is where it stings, we suspect...
Whatever do you mean?
Have you ever once crossed paths with The only logical reason is that they are at its origin. I am certain that we will find clues of their rituals and their...
Very well. Let's just agree...
Anything else?
Come closer.
Hello, sir. You are from...
Indeed.
Pleasure. You may call me for...
Your Admiral informed me that you've been having problems with a few citizens.
Problems, huh? We're up to our necks and sinking with... One of those high and mighty long robes dared walk upon my... Then two of my men up and disappeared. I wanted to ask for help from the Mother Cardinal. The games of politics are not my forte. And investigations even less so. More questions?
I met the representative of the Ordo Luminis, and he spoke...
That hardly surprises me. That man is full...
That bishop is not made of milk and kindness. He suspects you to be somehow responsible for the Malachor because you never...
Responsible for the Malachor?
Through your magic. Some sort of ritual.
I have nothing more to say about it. More questions?
Thanks. I've got everything. The commander will probably not tell us anything more about the Naught's secrets, but the documents at the Harbor Master's office may teach us something new, if we can stay discreet. Good day. I'm looking for several
Sorry, that doesn't ring any bells. You should ask the Mage Inquisitors. They must have certainly seen something. We see them especially eyeing all that the...
And what do these mage...
They wear a...
We cannot question all the Inquisitors roaming around the island. Especially considering what we've learned from Domitius. They must be doing everything in their power to discover the Naught's secrets. This note speaks of a secret hangar. We should investigate, even though it's sure to be well guarded. That way we'll know exactly what the Naughts are hiding from us.
Good day, Desade.
Thanks. I've got every... I've already seen this type of engine in my uncle's court. It's used to spy upon the stars. Nothing magic nor impure therein. They're nothing but measuring instruments. These machines are extremely complex. I've never seen anything like this. Oh. This one looks like it has a shouting dolphin etched into its side. And that. It looks like a thermometer. And this other machine. Does it really predict the weather? These instruments are incredible and I would be hard, but I certainly see nothing magic in here. For as long as they work and are really used, these instruments seem to be, and I've definitely found nothing related to the Malachor. This Domitius has let his imagination and the taste of Naught's secrets. The Ordo Luminus was completely wrong. We must find these missing Naughts. Good day. I'm looking for two men. Do you know anything about them?
Why? As a matter of fact, 3 or 4 days ago, he was telling these stories. He went outside for a moment, and well, he never came back. He wasn't that... No. Something happened to him. That's a fact.
If one of the sailors disappeared as he came out of the tavern, that is where we should go. If we find Inquisitors there, they'll certainly know more than the ones we see here. We're approaching the tavern.
If you hope to hear some secrets, maybe we should be a little more discreet.
You again. Why am I not surprised to see you in...
I have no idea what you're talking about.
A witness told me that you and others of your order seemed to... 2 Naughts were captured not long ago.
You are mistaken, my son.
You do know that lying is forbidden in the sacred texts. Lies from someone as
Petrus. All politics.
Remember your manners, Aloysius. And the Mother Cardinal will be most saddened to hear that you have shown aggression to... And you know she'll listen.
I do not appreciate this. These Naughts were arrested. We were forced to interrogate...
It wasn't a sanctioned arrest, was it?
No. But as soon as we have succeeded in making them talk and they have...
Of course.
The Coin Guard has... We do not normally like to call upon the services of these brutes, but...
These Inquisitors really don't realize the consequences of their actions. We will have to proceed with caution.
We'll make you dance, land dwellers!
All these lords they are
our enemy!
Greetings.
Disade.
Nice to meet you. And what can I do for you?
That will be all, Quarter.
Halt! You have no...
And if I gave you this? So
In that case, I could certainly...
Locked.
Thank you.
Those Inquisitors are... They wanted us to admit to all manner of horrors. I was of the firm belief that they were going... But you must make haste.
They spoke of a great purification. And after I heard them talking about their headquarters near the palace. Thank you again for freeing us.
We need to discover what is behind this talk of purification, before they can execute their plan. Taking into consideration what we learned in the warehouse, it will not be difficult to convince the Mother Cardinal to intervene.
Maybe enlightened protect me in this battle.
Let's see if you know how to use your weapons.
We must meet with the Mother Cardinal urgently. Only she can put an end to this madness.
Yes?
I would like to have an audience with the Mother Cardinal to discuss the
What is this about, Domitius?
Well...
You see, Eminence, Bishop Domitius has brought to my ears his orders According to him, they practice a religion close. They would also be implicated, therefore, in the...
That is an extremely...
Effectively, considering the accusation is founded on no proof other than these suspicions have pushed the Order to extreme actions. The Ordo Luminis captured several Nauts, locked them in jails rented. They were tortured with the singular goal of force. If I had not intervened, these men...
Is this true, Domitius?
Some of our brothers undoubtedly misinterpreted.
These Nauts are now united with their captain, and I am certain they would be most... Following up on the accusations of Bishop Domitius, I went to take a look at their storerooms, and there were neither idols nor objects of any ritual, and absolutely nothing that could be attributed to the... I found nothing but measuring instruments. I caught wind of a ridiculous scheme planned for the port by the Order. I was able to get my hand on documents that effectively... They were signed by you, Father, and included a contract where you... to attack every Naut building and make prisoner of every one of their men that...
Domitius, how could you?
The Nauts are not believers.
Have you gone completely mad, Domitius? I want them arrested. Him and every member of... I thank you for bringing this business to my attention. Without you, this city... Carry my best wishes to your cousin. His desire to maintain the peace on the...
I will tell him, Your Eminence.
sir, good people. The cure is... You'll find all you need in
Desarde, what?
I've settled the problem in San Mateos. The misguided brothers planned to attack the port. I had them arrested. The Order thought you to be heretics because...
The secrets. They often cut both ways. We discovered this island. A few decades later, we sold the discovery to your nation of merchants. We transported some lords, men and merchandise. The lords revealed themselves to possess a tyrannical nature. Their actions provoked a revolt of the natives. The magic of the natives of Tir-Fadi was awoken. Beasts. Only a handful of lords and armed men were... The losses were enormous. The humiliation, devastating. They continued to make the occasional expedition.
What are you saying?
You must have had your doubts. You're the
child of an islander.
I understand how difficult this is to hear. And I wouldn't know why your family has... In the end, we decided the congregation... I am sorry for the shock I have caused you. Anything else?
I need to be going. And I can't believe it. That for all this time, I've been fed lies. Did Constantine know? I must go and see him.
I understand you may be sad because you were lied to. But do not be sad about who you are. We are a proud people.
Are your boots
and I am glad to know that you are one of us.
Cousin, you couldn't pick a better time. I've been taken with jitters, like a cat on a midday roof.
What are you waiting for with such anticipation?
I took your advice, you see. I've summoned one of these crows! He has been examining me for nearly an hour. I just barely escaped a purge. But I was given the mandatory bleeding. I so hate their little knives.
And so then, our venerable doctor, what is the verdict? The blood is black. Constantine, is this your blood? Constantine, answer me. Constantine, stay with me. Constantine. There is a chance that he is in error. It might be something else.
I'm going to die.
No, Constantine.
I will die, like your mother, and the others on the continent. I am dying. I don't want to die. I don't. Not so soon. It's so good. Cousin, I don't...
Constantine, I'm here. Pull yourself together. Out. Everyone out. It's an order.
Thank you, cousin.
There now. Are you better?
I don't know. You won't leave me, will you?
I'm going to find a cure, I promise you.
Didn't you promise the same thing to your mother? You know I'll be dead before you find one.
Don't say that. I will succeed. I've already some promising trails to explore.
I don't know, cousin. The tidings are so awfully dire. I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. I doubt the reason for your visit was to console me in my tragedy. Tell me, what brings you here?
It can wait. It's nothing that can't be dealt with later.
But please, whatever it is, it will take my mind elsewhere.
I was able to get the whole story out of the Admiral as our investigation was leading us to imagine the Nauts discovered it some 2 centuries ago. But the enterprise to colonize the island failed completely. Few colonists survived. The princes preferred...
But they hid the fiasco from the world, I get. But that my father...
That's not the most shocking part of the story, but...
What do you mean?
The congregation continued to make expeditions. According to the Admiral, my mother came from the island and was brought...
What?
Your dear cousin? No. The fable told that I'm the spitting image of my dead father I don't know what to think, Constantine.
I don't know. It's another one of their sly and dark. If it is of some comfort, no matter the true story, you will always be my dear cousin. You have always been the only one to care for me. You keep this discovery between us. No one needs to know. Bring in the others. Let us speak of different concerns. That's enough bad. Kurt, what is... What's going on? Is there something wrong?
Coin guards! The time has come.
Ah! But... What is this?
Ready arms.
Kurt, what are you doing?
Aim!
Stop that, soldiers! Lower your weapons, now!
Sorry, Greenblood.
Fight with honor.
On guard. I said draw!
Stop it, Kurt!
Wait!
Speak. Why did you betray us?
Our commander figured out that we could easily take control of this island. You rely so heavily on our protection. You are so dependent. So naive. All the governors will suffer the same attacks if they haven't already. Your problems are far from over, Greenblood. The commander is there on the docks with all his lieutenants. I failed, but they will certainly succeed. Here, or elsewhere on the island. Not every governor has a cousin that I trained personally for combat.
It's over. You are defeated. You have no honor.
I agree with you. But I did train you well. At least there's that.
The student surpasses the master and you cannot bear it.
You are wrong. I am proud of you. Truly.
Thank you. You saved us all.